everyone, how are you today? I hope you guys enjoy with your life. Now we back again with Honkai Star Rails, and as usual, I have something to fill you up. Today I've got some information regarding a brand new characters that will appear in update 2.0 and update 2.1 later. Yeah, I know this kind of information is not solid yet, but hey, at least it's quite nice to look for, right? In this video, I will show you 4 characters that are rumored to be appeared on update 2.0 and 2.1 later. Most of them is a 5-star characters, but there's a 4-star one. They are Black Swan, Sparkle, Sam, and Misha. Actually, I can say another name for you, but since the sources are really doubtful, I will not bring them for you. I'm afraid you will blame me later. Okay, without further ado, let's talk about these awesome characters. Let's do this. Now let's talk about the first characters that I will introduce to you, and she is Black Swan. Actually, these characters already announced on their official page on Facebook quite some time ago. They officially introduced her through a post with a bit of her figure there. As you can see, she is really gorgeous with purple dress and she looks really mature, right? I bet many of you will like her. Anyway, at her image that they posted on their page, we can see that she will have a wind combat type and she will following the nihility path. So she will become the first wind debuffer on the game. And now let's talk about her rumored kit. Her basic attack will deal wind damage to an opponent like usual. Her skill, she will deal wind damage to an enemy and its adjacent targets with a chance to reduce the defense of each enemy for 3 turns. Her ultimate, she will attack to the entire enemy team and give a debuff called Fate Card for 2 turns. Fate Card will reduce the target's evac resistance and can be considered as any 1 DOT damage. And for her talent, when an enemy target takes DOT damage, she will has a chance to apply a Fate Card to the enemy. The target of the Fate Card will take wind damage at the beginning of the turn. And for her technique, she will draw 1 Fate Crystal with a random element such as physical, fire, lightning, or wind. And when she enters the battle, Black Swan will consume all the Fate Crystals, and for each one consumed, triggers a weakness break evac on each single enemy with corresponding attribute weakness, depending on the attribute of the consumed Fate Crystals. And the next characters that I will introduce to you is Sparkle. The interesting part is, couple of sources said that her name is Hanabi. Honestly, I don't know if it's her right name or not, but her figure is so sparkling, right? She wore a nice red kimono dress-like, and I noticed her fox mask on her head, and they said that she is one of member of Mask Fools. Maybe that's the hint for the next content, I don't know. Like Black Swan, they officially introduced her through their official page almost at the same time with Black Swan, so I think this is quite solid, right? Anyway, at her image that they posted on their page, we can see that she will have a quantum combat type and she will following the harmony path. So she will be the first support role on quantum combat type. And now let's talk about her kit. Her basic attack, as usual, she will deal quantum damage to an opponent. And for her skill, she will increases an ally's HP and make that ally's turn move forward. If Sparkle or Hanabi cast this skill on themselves, they are unable to trigger the action forward evac. For her ultimate skills, she will regenerate skill points for allies. If the number of skill points regenerate exceeds the maximum stacks, then when consuming skill points, the additional points will be prioritized first. And after that, she will give a buff called Joke to all party members. When an ally with Joke buff triggers Hanabi's talent, they will have an additional damage. And for her talent, when an ally launches an attack, if skill points are consumed, their damage will be increased. And this effect only lasts until the end of this turn and cannot be stacked. And for her technique, after casting technique, when the next battle starts, regenerate skill points for allies. If the regeneration of skill points exceeds the maximum stacks, an additional skill point will be regenerated for every additional skill points. Okay, now we move on to the next characters, and the next characters I will introduce to you is Misha. Like any other characters in this video, they also just posted these characters on their page as well. But unlike other characters, Misha is just a 4-star character, and she will fill the DPS role with Ice Combat type and following the path of destruction. As you can see, her design is quite good and I really like it. She is just like a hotel staff or something, unusual of course, but cute enough. What do you think of her? And now let's talk about her kit. Her basic attack, she will deal ice damage to an enemy. For her skill, she will deal ice damage to targeted enemy and adjacent enemies. And after that, she will gain 1 extra point of kinetic energy. For her ultimate, she will deal a small amount of ice damage to a single enemy and bounces as many as kinetic energy available. Her talent, every time an ally consumes skill points, Misha will receive 1 kinetic energy point. And last, for her technique, Misha will gain 1 kinetic energy point. And for the last characters that I will introduce to you is Sam. Actually, Sam has been around on internet since a long time ago. Even couple of resources said that he will be out soon, but until now it's still nothing. Actually, I really like his design. He's some kind like knight or something with white armor, and I think it's really cool. Little is known about Sam's past. Some time ago, Elio ordered them and Kafka to find Blade and return with him. Sam was the one who held Blade down while Kafka convinced him to join them. They also went with Blade and Kafka to recruit Silverwolf. Some rumors said that he will be a fire combat type and he is following the path of destruction, so he will become a DPS as well. And finally, let's talk about his rumored kit. For his basic attack, he will deal fire damage to an enemy. For his skill, consume maximum HP to unleash fire damage to an enemy. When Sam's HP is insufficient, the skill will set him to 1 health. And for his enhanced skill, he will deal fire damage to an enemy and his adjacent enemy. It also inflicts additional finishing damage on target weak to fire weakness, which restores Sam's health and advances his next action. And for his ultimate, Sam will enter a red temperature state, triggering his enhanced skill. The ability further boosts his attack and speed. It also pushes the damage reduction from his talent to its maximum value. While in this state, he cannot recover energy and can only exit the state after countdown ends on the action sequence. For his talent, he will gain energy for every 1% of health lost. He further takes a reduced damage at low HP. And last, for his technique, he will recover health and increases his max HP in the next battle. Keep in mind that the entire kit of Sam and everything else is subject to change at any given time unless Hoyoverse make it official. However, if the leaks are true, he will have a similar playstyle to Blade regarding losing HP to increase combat efficiency. Okay, I think that's all for today. Once again, this is just a leak. The final product may differ than in this video, so please don't take things too seriously. Thank you for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next video.